Hi there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bonny and welcome to bonnyparihar. So today we're going to talk about the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, her new complexion products. So she did come out with a skin perfecting tint and a concealer. I have been wearing this for at least a week now. So yeah, I'm going to just tell what the claims are and what I feel about it. So let's dive into the review. So first I'm going to talk about the Skin Perfecting Blurring Tint. So this, I use it in the shade Medium Tan. She has very few shades in it. It's not like a foundation. They don't have a variety of shades. It is a skin tint. So a skin tint is normally very sheer, and so a lot of different skin tones can wear one skin tint because it blends into your skin and it's very sheer. So yeah, so that is completely okay. The shade range is not an issue because it is just a skin tint. I love the external packaging. It is the white packaging with rose gold fonts. This is the outer packaging and this is how the skin tint comes. I love the way the packaging is. I love the bottle. It has an air pump. So the benefit of having an air pump is it maximizes the amount of product that you can use. So in certain products, even though you have a pump, it is not if it's not an air pump, you always have the little amount of product that's left over in your bottle and you're not able to take it out. You can see the slight gap over here, and that is because it's an air pump. And the benefit of having an air pump is that you don't leave any product in the bottle, so you are able to use every last bit of it. That is how an air pump works, and it helps us to use all the product instead of wasting anything. So if we talk about just the packaging is definitely a 10 on 10 because it is beautiful. It's very sleek, it's very sophisticated. It definitely looks like a very luxury high-end product. It's not a glass bottle. It's a sort of very thick plastic, so it is durable and it is really good for traveling because it is very lightweighted. This comes with a pump, and if we talk about the texture, this has a very moussey texture. If I show you how it feels, see, this has a really moussey texture. When you call it a skin tint, you normally don't get this amount of coverage in a skin tint, but I feel it is pretty good coverage. I feel that I do have a little bit of scar marks on my skin, but I still, when I wear this, it gives me a little more perfected finish on my skin. It does give me a little bit of coverage as well. It doesn't completely cover up my scars, but it does give me a little bit of coverage where it gives a little something for my skin, which makes it look a little more put together, a little more prettier, if you may say. The way I use this foundation is I just take one pump on my fingers. I rub my fingers together because I want to warm up the product really well, and then I just press the product on my face, and then I go ahead and I move around the product. I try to blend the product into my skin, and it doesn't leave any streaks, so it's not patchy. It gives the perfect amount of pigmentation that I want for a daily wear. And the main purpose is it is a perfecting blurring skin tint, and I have to say that this blurs out my skin really well. I'm wearing the I always tend to call it a foundation whatever I'm talking about because mostly I'm talking about foundations, but this is a skin tint. So by mistake, if I call it a foundation, just move on with it. It is a skin tint. So this skin tint is majorly because it blurs and perfects your skin, and that is what it actually does. I've been wearing the skin tint for almost 4 hours now. What's the time? It's 1 o'clock. So it's almost 5 hours now that I've been wearing this. This is just a little bit of oil that peeks through. This is not too much. I am wearing a highlighter on my skin. I'm wearing I'm wearing all cream products on my skin. So a little bit of the glow that you can see on my skin comes from the cream products as well. It's not a mattifying skin tint, but I would also say that this does not let the oil peek through too much from my skin. It doesn't make my skin too oily by the end of the day. This is the same look that I get even by the end of the day. I normally wear it I've worn it the most for 9 hours, and even after 9 hours, This is the maximum amount of oil that peeks through my skin. Today it looks even better because I'm wearing a full coverage concealer, but otherwise even without a concealer it gives you a very natural look, a very blurred effect. Totally, I love this for all the claims that they say, because they say it's perfecting, blurring. It is a skin tint with a little bit of tint in it. I would say it gives a little bit more tint, more than I expected, so I'm happy about that. Never complaining about the pigmentation if it's more. I did try, the first day I did try to apply this with a brush, and when I used it with a brush I felt that my skin got a little bit more oilier after the 3.5 hours mark. The next day I tried to wear it with my fingertips the way I showed you just now. So when I wear it with my fingertips, as I told you, when I warm up the product and then I press the product into my skin, it wears a little bit more better. It gives me a little bit more tint on my skin, more pigmentation. It doesn't get as oily as when I apply it with a brush, and that is why I prefer applying this with my fingertips. So I love the skin tint. Skin tint is amazing. So next, moving on to the concealer. Okay, so first let's get on to the packaging. So the packaging, again, it is the white packaging with rose gold fonts on it. Simple, sleek, elegant. And if we look at the concealer itself, again, very simple, sleek, beautiful, white with rose gold. Again, it's the thick plastic, it's not a glass container. So there is a few points I want to talk about this concealer. I am not wearing this concealer today because I don't like it. So let me give you my side of justification as why I don't like it. Packaging amazing, but the inside product also has to be good. But first let me also show you the applicator. This is the applicator. It comes with a very thin doe-foot applicator. It's not a very fat one like normally right now is the trend, where you get a very thick applicator and it's just one dab 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 and you're all done. So this gives you very sleek lines, and it's good if you want to contour your nose. These type of applicators are really good. The reason I don't like this concealer is it is too dry on my under eyes. It gives a really good amount of coverage, however it is very, very dry. So I did try it with different under eye creams. I did try it with different under eye setting powders. I tried it with powders, without powders. I tried to apply it with a brush. I tried to apply it with just my fingertips. I also tried to apply it with a sponge. No matter what method I choose to wear it, it is always drying on my under eyes, and that is the reason I don't like it. It does give a really brightening effect, and it also has medium amount of coverage. However, it's not my cup of tea because it is too drying, and I already have very dry under eyes. I can feel it so drying on my under eyes that I feel that if I smile too much, my skin would come apart, and that is how dry I feel when I wear this. So when I say that this skin tint is amazing, I also have to say that this concealer is not good, at least for me. I didn't like it. It might be if you have oily under eyes. I've never heard anyone having oily under eyes, but maybe if you have normal under eyes, or if you're younger than me, I'm in my late 30s. So if you're younger and if you have more fresh, plumpy skin, maybe it'll work out for you, because I've seen a lot of ads and people really look amazing with this concealer and skin tint, but the concealer is not for me. I'm sorry, but I love the skin tint. So yeah, that was a really quick run through on the skin tint and the concealer. I've been wearing it for almost a week and I've tried it all different ways, and this is how it works for me. So if you have tried this, just let me know what you think about it. As I told you, everybody's skin is different and it works different on every skin type. So just because it's not working for my skin type doesn't mean that it doesn't work for you. If you've already tried it, still let me know how it worked for you in the comment section below. If you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, it will mean the world to me. Please subscribe, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.